Eh. Rapapam.
Yes, you have the Wackerly emotes now. So what'll it be?
Do, 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 do.
Up, down,
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, da, 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 da.
So guess what? Kirby's a new game.
Hey. Or just of regular identity I kind of want, but I can't get. Nothing I have available here will help me get it. I was not able to do the boss for this particular for the like follow for the collaboration intervallo, the crossover. So
Once on the left, the blue and the red, up and down. That way, somebody put like it goes to one, flip it upside down. And it's like, oh look,
I have a
now
couple of
it's the
choices.
top down
Egg.
down.
A couple of things I can. First things first, I could try like taking on a different team. So if I take in my burn team is mostly level 50. I could try leveling them up, try to get them closer to at least like closer to par. Possibly 53. Then I go in and I can take in my burn team. So replace my current team, burn team, my main team with a burn team, if that could work. Of course, the problem I have all the problem are these two. Hi Ryan, what are you doing here? Do I really want to continue to push that particular line? What are you doing here? Go help the Wackerly. Alright, if I'm gonna... Because I'm like, I don't want to stream at the same time and not, like... I'm gonna give myself boobs today. I don't want to stream at the same time and just take from... Go watch your broccoli. Yeah. As you can see, so am I. Yeah. I completely forget, like, who had the who had the ego thing. Aha! I pulled this in my own time, and I'm like, oh, that's sweet. And then I looked at it more, and I'm just like, hey. Yay. It's a Honglu thing. Got it. So I got a Honglu event thing, which I'm like, okay, cool. I need 42 more. I'll pull from Ishmael. up tiering that 3 times because, like, you know, it is a special thing. Try. No, I'm okay. Okay. So, last time I went through, I failed to beat a particular chapter. So I've taken a look at my burn team, I have dusted the cobwebs off of them, I have leveled up all the main components to level 53 or higher. There are 2 basically unfilled slots that, hang on, 44 and 30. I could just fill it with, like, Wild Hunt and, Rhodia. One of Rhodia would be good to put here. Daichi. Yeah. So once I finish this, because I didn't finish this last time I streamed. Maybe I should also look up a guide to it. No, it's going a little bit too far. Oh right, I have my tab open. If I try to open anything, all of you are gonna see it. It's like, oh, you saw that brief thought that went through my head of looking up the guide. Okay, but anyways, all of this, what we're looking for is the dialogue post the boss of this particular area. Last time I went down, so I'm gonna go up this time. See if there's anything special about doing that. Going Honglu because that has a particular, like, that has the ego. Focus on burn primarily. So, just a little bit of tooting the horn of a friend. Wait, no, that sounds inappropriate. Anyways, I didn't know that Markley was gonna pull out the, like, the basically tournament tree of games, and I'm just like, oh, that's pretty cool. Donate to determine what gets put where in the ranking. And vote for what wins. And I'm just like, oh, that's pretty cool. Of course, the fun thing about doing this is that, I don't plan on streaming for too long today. Mostly doing this because I wanted to finish out something I started on stream, and then do a little bit of Silksong. If I end up going longer than Wackerly, well, that's gonna be awkward because of the title of my stream. Yay! I do have things tomorrow, so I don't want to go too late. Stop, stop, stop. Meow. Hi, Light. Light, you were actively talking on the stream of the what do you mean? Hang on, are you now talking about the... I can't hear the stream over the sound of me destroying monsters, but, like... Meow. Hi. I'm now beginning to think of how hilarious it would be if, like... how hilarious it would be if Wackley started watching my stream on his stream. Just because I have Wackley's stream showing on my stream. Granted, it's transparent, and it's just to show people what they're missing out by watching me. Yeah, I could probably up the... I have a dog wanting to... Hang on. Go. There you go, a little bit easier to see. But not so easy that you wouldn't rather go there. You should want to go there, it's pretty fun over there. Motion at City Square, villagers are surrounding someone with a clear intent to threaten. The evil sword is gone, so why won't this calamity end? Plain. To be honest, you just couldn't stand watch Iberia thrive, could you? If it weren't for that calamity, we would have... Look, please, I'm just here to share some research notes. What? How to fight those sea monsters? Oh, now you're looking to help us? Newsflash, it's too damn late. These scraps of papers won't do anything to help us. Locals firmly believe that the calamity was brought here by eggers. Let's see. Getting a keywordless ego gift. I saw this while playing a mirror dungeon. I don't know what this one does. What does this one do? It's become a crime to exist as an Aegir. We're outsiders, not our place to step in. I don't like this. Hesitation was answer in of itself. The one-sided violence struck the Aegir. We ran in to help, but Aegir's heart has already trampled and discarded. Is that something that could be... Nothing happened. Okay, that was clearly the... Okay, now that I've seen how that works... I'm just like... I'm like... No, I don't like that. I'm like, I wanted to see all the outcomes, and then it's like, the outcome is absolutely horrendous. Great. The person dies right in front of our eyes. How about no? I don't like that. Dog is being blah blah blah. Right. I wouldn't be... Yeah, I'm not gonna play with you. I'm not going to play with you while you're streaming. No problem. I will kick you out, okay? Dogs. Go. Just want to go outside. Okay, hang on a second. Dogs. I have to go ahead. Okay. The world exists. All I exist. The world exists. That's the long and short of it. The world exists. I exist. Ugh. Ah, frick. I shot an ally. Ah. Ra-pa-pa. Dang. Yeah. I changed the title of my stream again because I felt like it. On a slightly different note, I've been thinking a lot about, like, I played Pokemon MMO yesterday with Brackley and a bunch of other people. And it was like, I just thought, how do I make a better, like, build around, like, a particular team? But I lost a lot, and that void in your heart blinds you. Makes it unbearable to keep your emotions in check. This is how they deal with sorrow. There were no emotions or intent to be found in the great calamity that devoured Iberia whole. So they sharpened their sorrows into wayward wraths against those who came, just like the calamity itself. It means someone needs to direct their anger against the rightful foes. I mean, step back, citizen. Even if we were to determine that the Aiger has committed crimes, it falls under the Inquisition's jurisdiction to carry out the consequences. If the Aiger is innocent, do you understand the actions cannot be permitted? Seems that Irene managed to provoke some thought in the mob as they slowly walked away from the Aiger, but they eventually scattered away. Thank you. As you can see, I hail from Aiger. Ever since profound silence, I devoted myself to studying Seaborn and another sea brand to help land dwellers. I don't know where my colleagues have all gone, but what's the point of this anymore? They don't want my help, so why would I give it to them? Good crestfallen by his experience at Iberia. I don't know what this one does. Get back home. I mean, Aiger's not great either. We've been able to hold him back for now, but we're almost at our limit. If we and the land dwellers can help each other, maybe, well, then that does seem like a possibility. Guess I'll try to find my way back to Aiger's Precarious, but that place is still my home. Nothing happened! Great. So what you're telling me is that it's not actually a choice. It's either you get something by following a very specific sequence of events, or nothing. That's a little bit boring. That's a little boring. Like, nothing happened, or you get something. That's it. That's all there is. The illusion of... How wonderful to see it. Ah. Well, I'm at least figuring out everything. I'm gonna see what the lower one has. Wait. I should just progress. Ah.
고통 없이 치실 수
Yeah.
있는 뭐라나.
Now we're gonna take the burn team in and come out with a win. Hopefully. Okay, so I see the Wrath, Lust, and Pride. We get some Sloth, some Envy, Gloom. I have a good amount, but I don't have any Gluttony, do I? Does anybody I brought with me have Gluttony? If they don't have Gluttony, then I won't be able to get Gluttony Ego resources. Oh dear. Okay, you have Wrath, Pride, and Pride. You have Gloom, Lust, Wrath. You have Sloth, Pride, Wrath. You have Lust, Wrath, and Wrath. You have Gloom, Envy, Wrath. Yeah, we don't have a single inkling of Gluttony in this stinky! How dare you! Ah! How dare you call my son gay? Eh. I am watching a friend do like the beginning of his subathon. Because it's his first day on subathon, and I'm just like, oh yeah, adorable cutie. Ah, they got adorable. Ah. just suddenly died. Ah. Okay. Uh-oh. No! Okay, now I'm dangling. What next? Okay, so I know what it is. Like, hey, I need to do a specific thing. The world needs you. Somebody needs your help. Here's a Honglu to explain to you why people. Wait, no. Honglu or Yisang? Here's a Yisang to explain to you why people need your help. So maybe it's just a matter of what they actually want. I should approach this more carefully and possibly find a different reason angle. Maybe it should be about trying to find a way to restore the soil from all the salt that destroyed it. I've had out to sea, but take this with you. These are years worth of Sea Terror research notes. Take them. Maybe you'll find more use of them than I or the Land Dwellers did. Sea Terror notes. Yay! What did they do? More damage against enemy. Deal additional damage for every enemy defeated or every part broken during this encounter. Oh. That would be very useful for this boss. There are sea terrors among the enemies. The above effect activates at maximum potential regardless of the conditions. That is incredibly useful. Okay, but now I need to check like who has gluttony. You have gluttony. Okay, let's see. First off, drop you from the team. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. Yeah. Drop you from the team, and then I have add you to the team, and then you, and you. Battle. Shove your gluttony down the... Wait. Oh, that sounds inappropriate as well.
Limbus Company の皆さんとご一緒できて本当に
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Wait, what does it have you? It's gloom. My people are not gloomy enough. They're not gloomy enough for this. I need to make them gloomier. Stab. Stab.
敵に対して大きな打撃を与えました。コスト物質
Oh yeah, you burn yourself.
今夜
I should have just like...
優れた式ですね。
I need to get more gloom. Just so I could like pull off the healing thing and make sure the burn doesn't completely destroy somebody. Yeah. Anyway, this is an exercise in... Yeah, fire can solve a lot of my problems. Okay, hang on, I'm gonna go back down. Yep. Ah, ha, ha. Ah, you're not burning. That's a good sign. Ah. Oh, I can heal. Heal everyone a little bit. Let's go. Okie dokie. Hey. The front are likely to die anyways. So hit the back for more. Yay! Ra-ta-ta. Burn, baby, burn! Ah. Yep, stab. Stab with your fist of fire! Yeah. Oh, actually, that sounds pretty cool. Ow. Yeah, hit them with a kidney!
サンタさんの作戦とても効果的でした。
Okay, let's make sure I break out the gloom. Make sure I break out trying to get more of all the stuff here. Make sure I think about things. Make sure my brain doesn't curse blood. Make sure I don't curse blood. Both of them, I don't want either thing to curse blood. Nobody's good. Wait. I almost said something that sounded inappropriate and then I caught myself. Haha.
여전히 무섭고 겁이 나. 그럼에도 멈추고 싶지 않아. 흐드러지게.
There. Just taking my burn demon.
エリートオペレーターの
Eradicating the enemies with fire. That's time to recover since you cannot take a lot more burn damage. Just sit there for a little bit so I make sure you don't die from burn damage, please. Thank you.
부드럽게.
Yay! Ow. Just gotta collect all of the stuff I can do. Collect all of the ego resources so that I can actually win. Ha ha ha.
제가 묻었네요. 敵は深手を負っています。
So I'm also gonna have you sit back now. Like, actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I should probably bring you in for like the end, just for the spam of like, and now kidney, 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 kidney. Who are you targeting? Who's this one targeting? Eh. I will drown the enemy in kidneys. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Boink, doink, doink. Ah. Hey, the enemy kidneys. So. Yeah. Okay. And observe. Observe me, the Celestial! Ah ha ha ha! But you know, don't observe me, go observe Waggly! Ah! Good friend of the Celestial! Hee 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 hee! Hee hee. Ah, ah. Mission accomplished. Wow. I'm just having fun sitting here being like, haha! Like, do I stream? How do I stream? Still support a friend. This one's easy. I just say, there we go, that's my friend. Okay, cool. I get to stream it too. I get to stream and support a friend. Yay! The conundrums of having friends and wanting friends to be supported and all that stuff. In addition to, I just want to do things. Ah! I want to be a silly kid of the internet. Ah! And now you can do both with a brand new product. Caring and promoting your friends at the same time as doing things that you want to do on your own. With this brilliant revolutionary technology, you can support friends. I don't know how else to put it. It just works. It just works. It just works. That song, that spoof song, will forever be stuck in my head. I keep on seeing worrying news articles pop up about stuff like, oh, American politics this, United States news does that. It's like, don't like the word right now. There are a lot of scary people inside of it. This might be bad. As long as I don't die, it should be fine. Okay, got staggered, but not dead. Yay! staggered but not dead. Why do I have to speak like this? I'm a goofy Cooper, yeah. Ow. But no! Ah, no! That was neutral and I failed the dice, the coin flip. Neutral is like only 50-50 odds that you'll succeed. And I failed the die flip, the coin flip. The die roll, the... Why do I allow myself to speak sometimes? It's like, yay, I can speak. Whoever thought it would be a good idea to enable me to speak, please raise your hand. I'm not upset. Just worried. I'm worried about why. Why? The capability to speak is truly a marvelous thing indeed, but also... Oh... Here. Why can't I do this thing? Why is this something I am capable of? I feel exceedingly silly today. Which is good, because I'm a clown, so, you know. Ah! Ra-pa-pa. 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 Dab. Good speckle. Yay. Wah, wah, wah. Wah. There we go. So far, so good. Oh yeah, I gotta collect points in like the Wackleys. The Whack Airly is a good friend, and I'm like, please support your friends, especially if your friends are fantastic, like mine are. Not to brag or anything, but I have fantastic friends. Wow. Wow. Doot, doot, doot. Ah, ha, ha. You know, I just thought of something that, like, you could have presented to me and just be like, oh yeah, now like the main villain of this part of the story is like whole deal, like the entire argument suddenly makes a lot more sense. You could just go for it and be like, yeah, the fact that I haven't chosen become a Z-board is like proof that there is a choice. And the fact that she didn't want to offer people the choice until she was certain that they wouldn't just like lose all sense of self is pretty fantastic if you ask me. It's just then like Carmen made her back up and just enter the realm of like, I have to force my will on everybody, and it's like, oh no, that's not a good thing at all. No. I can believe in people. Plus, like, there's the fact that under the theoretical system, newborns can affect even if you want to get these just my for you. Yeah, that is exactly the point. No, that's not the point at all. That's just that's a separate thing entirely. I say that completely of my own what's this? My own will and what's this next word? Volition. There you go. Correctly, did I say that? Sorry, that is one of my stranger bits. Why is that even so funny to me? Come on, stagger. Yeah, we got staggers. Yeah. I was hoping to stagger because one of them would have moved no matter what, and I was like, I was hoping I'd be able to get them. Also, no. Dang it. I noticed that like Faust is gonna die because Faust burn. Oh, let me. But there you go.
끌어넘칠 시간이 있나? money bombs, and then go and try to get the dang
敵が来ます。皆さん、戦闘の準備を。
I will say this about the setup that Mercury has going. I just like to look over, see what's happening, and look back to what I'm doing. But, like, if I could give one piece of, like, one tiny critique, it's that it's kind of hard to tell what's going on with, like, at least, like, what game is winning over the other game at a glance. That's all I could say, like, which one has more votes? I can't tell. Oh. That enemy exploded. Nice. Wait, I think I have some papers around here that I can just rustle, just be like... Okay, let's see. It says here... I like doing that bit, just like pulling out a random stack of papers and then improvising what would be said on them. It's a fantastic bit to do. Oh, it's so much fun to do that bit because it's like I don't even know why it's so funny to me. It's just the kind of sense of like I don't know why it's funny, so I'm gonna try to explain it to myself and to everyone else in turn. It's just something about the sense of a prepared statement being absurd. Especially, like, the idea that something could be written on it that's just patently absurd to have written down. Like, let's see. I am a pee-pee poo-poo. Yeah. I think about that. I like that bit. I like a lot of bits. I'm just trying to explain to myself my bits. And just be like, this is why I do it. While trying to figure out why do I do it. Gosh. Why do we do it? And just be like, okay. Does this kind of thing. It makes me think of this kind of ideal. So, it must be this kind of thing. Aha! That must be why I do this bit. I went to college for computer science. Something tells me clown college would have been better in some ways. Saying that also makes me think of something else. I saw a webcomic the other day from like a creator, Shen Comics, who basically just like, oh, you angered the thing. Did a comic that was like, I am not that slut. And it was just like, your int, like, showed the int meter on, like, character sheet. It was, like, very low. And it was like, I am not that. It was, like, something else. It was like, aha! Takes out a bag of sand. Just fills in the meter and goes like, aha! And then people are just like, oh my gosh, you're so this, you're so that. It's like, aha! Turns on the bag. On it is labeled effort, and I'm like, oh, that's a feel good. That's a feel good. I don't know. To swerve even farther off topic, if I had an on topic to begin with, I have been thinking a bunch about a particular symptom of doom scrolling and being online, which is just that you will go through and watch something, right? And then you'll watch another thing and watch another thing and watch another thing, and then you won't remember what the first thing was, right? It's just, you are not being impacted by any of the media you intake. It is just contributing to, like, ongoing senses of, like, disassociation and all that stuff. Which I think is generally that this is not that big of a take, but I think it's not good. So I'm like, okay. If you are going to see media online, try to engage it with it in some way. This does not mean putting a comment. As much as, like, creators online would say, like, comment, and subscribe, it's like, that's not what I actually mean. like what I think and what people should try is like something that I do a lot on my own is I imagine here's here's how things can go. Here's like alternate situations that it can happen. Um if the particular creator is doing something like showing off, here's a bunch of Minecraft mods, which is on my mind because I'm currently making my way through Astral Spiff plays a bunch of like horror mods. My personal opinion is that like a way you can engage with that is say, okay, how would I go and handle these particular mods? In addition to that, just like what mods would I contribute? What mods have I played that are like that? In addition to just like, if I have Minecraft, which I do, maybe I look up one of the mods that are used and I'm just like, okay, maybe I play it myself. A long time ago, I actually played, like, I did for a particular subathon I did. It didn't go that well, but I played the Witherstorm mod because I was like, this is actually very interesting to me. And that was me engaging with the media that I consume, rather than just letting it pass by and I don't remember it. To summarize what I'm basically trying to say, well, no, not what I'm... To summarize what I'm trying to say, I want to go and make sure that the media I interact with is not lost on me. That is not something I just forget. I want it to be something that engages meaningfully. Makes sense to give different amounts of attention to different kinds of media at different times. Yes. But, like, I really hate the idea of, like, the meme at this point of you scroll through TikTok, you cannot remember what, like, any of the last 10 TikToks you, like, watched. I hate that. I want the media I watch to be impactful on my life. Or at least, I just want to remember, if nothing else. Nothing else, I want to remember. Like, occasionally forgetting, that's fine. Everybody forgets stuff. But, you know, it's not just occasionally forgetting at the point that a lot of these circumstances are taken. It's getting huge swaths of your time. Huge swaths of what you intake. I really don't like that. In addition to that, like, just more examples of how I try to engage with media in, like, small ways. It's like, recently, I will see a lot of clips about Pete. And then, in my own time, as well as when I'm, like, playing the game on stream, I will utilize and try to actively remember the information that I learned from watching videos on Pete. Another aspect of that is, in some feeds, things get reposted, and in many cases, there's not an easy way to avoid seeing this again. Yeah, Yeah. I I tend to not like that. Okay. Top a steep, close cliff, and old man is staring at you. I saw this in a mirror dungeon, dang it. I was hoping I'd see something new. Okay. Look through the old man points, but I don't see any lighthouses there, just tall, crashing waves. Not an easy way to avoid seeing things again. I think about that too. I don't like it. Like, I will at all the cat videos and all the dog videos that come across my feed. There are a ton of them that are adorable. Far too many occasions of cats falling off things. There is one particular channel, I forget the name of it, but they will end each like compilation of cats with like, here are the 3 favorite cats from the video, and I just think that is amazing, right? One of my favorite pictures from those end bits is like just a cat that's just sitting there in front of like a cup of tea, just like on a morning, and it's just like, and I'm like, ah. Right. I like that. It makes it memorable. But when it's just straight compilations, I have a hard time remembering what's happening in the middle of it. And I have a hard time remembering if I've seen clips again and again. And so, like, it's not just on, like, me. It's not just on me to go through and try to fix this. It's on a lot of the people making the videos as well. Which is unrealistic, sadly, in a lot of cases. Okay. Gain 1 ego resource for the 3 least owned affinities at the start of the turn. Oh, that's fantastic. That's exactly what I need. Okay. Yay! Okay. Okay, now that I have... I think I can keep it like this, putting it... You... Make an effort to make the content you can see memorable. Another option would be to seek out memorable content. Yeah, actually. Yeah. But it's like, I don't want to just filter feed, basically. Like, help, like, sea life will just swim, and they'll just be like, there will be nutrients and plants and such that'll just go through their teeth and into their system, and they'll digest it. Like, I don't want to be that kind of, like, person either. Because then, like, and this is my personal opinion, when you do that, what you end up with is just like, for example, if you consume a lot of news stories that way, all you're gonna remember is this one mentioned, like, immigrants, and you got angry. Which doesn't quite work out that well, because then it's like, oh boy, that leads to a lot of, like, bad attitudes on people. But if you actively try to think about the story and like, okay, here's why, here's what I think, here's how I approach it, then that anger turns into understanding and more complicated stuff. You know. Yeah, it's not just memorable content, it's you have to remember the specifics in case like something like that happens. An example that I came across earlier was, I shouldn't, But I keep on seeing articles about J.K. Rowling, and I keep on hoping, please, please be the time when she says sorry. She didn't. But she said all these, like, horrible, mean things, and I sat down and I was like, okay, let's break down these horrible, mean things. Which is interesting because, like, the game that you like, suggested, Ryan, of the, Socrates Jones pro philosopher. I thought about, like, what the tutorial said for doing, and I applied that to the article I saw, and I was like, this is applicable. I thought about the arguments, I thought about it, I thought about here's why. And so, coming out, it wasn't just I read an article about J.K. Rowling and made me angry. It was, I read an article about J.K. Rowling, he said XYZ, here's why I disagree with it. I once again feel sad because people are being hateful, but yeah, it's better than perpetrating hate within myself.
囚人の皆さんの状態に何か変化が。
That's just, overall, it's better than perpetrating hate within myself. Advertisements! I can take a quick break. I'll be back in a little bit. Yeah. actual formal logic as opposed to what some people do of just asserting that facts and logic are on their side. Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess it's a good sign that I'm doing that then? Okay, let's stack up a ton of burn. Yay! Burn, baby, burn! Ratata! Impatient egos by away. I do think about that in terms of this boss as well. Just like the idea of Mare wants active change. Like Mare wants change actively, and I'm trying to think about why is it different between Mare and what Mare is doing and what Rodion did. Because what Rodion did was murder someone as an immediate solution to everyone starving. And I'm like, I understand what this is doing, forcing the, like, you know, trying to solve every problem immediately is different. When I try to think of a reason why, it mostly just comes down to, mostly just comes down to the fact that there's a loss of want, there's a loss of will from people, there's an assumption that everything's gonna turn out okay. And the immediacy is not necessarily solved either. Right? With Rodion killing someone to help, like, killing the tax collector so that everyone wouldn't starve, there's the immediate issue of, oh god, people are starving to death and we won't make it another winter. Mare isn't forced to make a decision like that here. That's at least what I am thinking so far. I do recognize there are flaws in my logic, though. Like, I'm extremely biased towards Rodia. And the game is biasing me towards, like, saying what Mare is doing is wrong. So that's like, oh yeah, I should probably use this at least once during the fight, you know? But yeah, just here's a part of the question. And it is important to think about what's happening rather than just be like, ah. Yay, I get to see what this looks like! I was only able to pull it after I did like a I did a mirror dungeon. Thought I would attempt to because it gives extra points or whatever during this event. And I was like, oh look, I got the thing! Yeah! I was happy. On a different note, along this overwhelming journey of like, oh gosh, what am I gonna be talking about next? There's so many different topics. But on a different note, I am also thinking about the fact that, like, I am not a fan of, like, this particular event. Like, the story itself is fantastic, but I will say that I am enjoying the story of, like, this event in Limbus Company. I
멈추고 싶지 않았네.
I do not like the fact that, like, the event-specific things that you can pull are exclusive to when this event is happening, and they will be gone forever. I don't like that. Because one of the biggest things I can point to when, like, defending Limbus Company against people who say, like, all the gachas are horrible is that, hey, this is less predatory because it doesn't have the limited, like, the limited time only things. It's not pushing you as far to, like, go and try to, like, just put lots of money in gambling.
これがリンバスカンパニーの戦闘。私もまた一つ学ばせていただきました。
And, like, it's usually better to just, like, say, I very much like this season. I'm gonna get the season pass because I like the season and I'll be able to get all the things that way. Except not this time. I can't say that about this current event. Because this current event is straight up, you have to gamble to get the things. I don't even think you can dispense, like, the particular stuff that is available. This, I can't defend the Limbus Company as much as I want to because, like, my own argument for why it's not as bad as like other games, it's just falls apart in front of my eyes. Not feel good. It's important for me to recognize that now and be like, okay, here's what I'm gonna say and do about it. Rather than down the line, when it becomes like, all-encompassing anger of like, oh my god, why the fuck, yeah. And he, like, until it becomes for me the thing that I don't like seeing people talk about online. Wonder if internal to Project Boom this event type is seen as an experiment to see how fans react. I really hope they don't do it a lot more because, like, I would be honest, if they do this type of event more, then, like, I am going to stop actively suggesting to all my friends to play Limbus Company because I'm just like, no. Like, I'll wait until the full thing is done and see if they, like, make it available offline afterwards. And if they don't, then I'll just, you know, I might stop playing it overall. Yeah. Make all the stuff available after the game is fully finished. But, putting all of that aside, just, I will debate about streaming the events. Like, the main story stuff, I would absolutely adore to continue to stream. But, like, anything that's limited time, I'd be like, maybe not. And if it gets bad enough, I might just stop streaming Limbus Company altogether. Just play it at my own time. But yeah. So I put this to you, and that's good. This is a tier 3, 4 coin purple. Does that win against you? Oh, it's not doing good. Don't have enough, like, what are you targeting? Targeting you. So that probably means I should do that. Looking at you. Let's up the burn by a lot.
여전히 무섭고 겁이 나. 그럼에도 멈추고 싶지 않아.
Ah. No. But just like, I don't want to become like, I don't want to be addicted to the point of it being a problem to these games.
나아갈 수 없어.
I failed that one. Dave, you really thought about that one for a while. Okay, one person died. Well, it's not the end of the world that somebody died. Particularly because it's the time! Wow! It's time for the kidneys! Pew, 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 pew!
해체어가 진행하겠습니다.
흐릿한 등화, 곱게 접은 종이에 던졌으니 식품의 하늘, 용서야 빈 벼로에 남았구나.
Oh, cool. That just triggered the next phase, anyways. So now let's just dump a lot of burn on you. We're going to dump a lot of burn on you and kind of just... Oh. Okay. Dump a lot of burn. Hope it works out. Why is this one struggling? Oh. Wait, what? That's not quite... Huh. I am a very opinionated clown. Ah! But let's see, we're gonna throw more burn, and we're gonna throw more burn, and then, how about more burn? And, you know, just a touch of more burn on the side, just because I feel like it. with more burn. And then, how about a gunshot? Yay. Oh, this is targeting Honglu. Well, Honglu, I hope you get the kidney bonus enough to, like, not struggle. Yay! Ra-ta-da. But my thought process right now is that if I double down on all the burn, maybe I'll be able to just burn past the shield. Have a consistent source of, like, external damage to make sure that, like, the shield doesn't start regenerating because I can't do enough damage. Or burn. Yeah. Well, I see 40 burn, 16 count. So that's a pretty hefty amount. And we're not even done. Yeah! 46 burn, 16 count. Yeah! Ow. A lot of my people died. Hi! I have vegetable oil now! I will make all the cookies. Use vegetable oil to make cookies, right? Okay. Like, I will make all the cake. I will turn this vegetable oil into cake. Okay. Hello, Naily Spaghetti. Naily Spaghetti. Have you watched the Wackerly? Have you watched the Wackerly? Because the Wackerly is doing a thing. Going to a stream before coming here. Yes! Okay, cool. Cool. That's what I want. That's what I want to know. Temporary power boost. Yeah! That's what I want to hear. You're doing your part. Ah. Okay, but I still need to hit people with kidneys. Wah. Burn, 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 everything, burn, everything, burn, everything, burn, burn, burn. Welcome to the I am trying to defeat this boss by burning it. By throwing all the burn I can burn. Burn, burn. Burn. Wait, I should probably chain it too. Burn! Like, okay, you have 50 burn, 15 count. Stuck with legs under your couch. Oh, is it an animal? Is it a cute animal? Aha! Is it me? Am I under your couch? Looks like a gnome. Should you poke it? Try to ask it to make a cake, and you'll make a cake in return.
적은 종이에 얹었으니 식후의 하늘
Yay.
용세여 빈 벼로에 남아
That can work out. Just cake. Ask it to give you cake, and then you can get a big booty. Aha!
내 팔은 뼈에 있었어.
Like, that feels like.
인도해주진 못해도 따뜻하게 안아줄 수
Actually, that feels like the kind of like BS a genie tries to turn your wish against you. Kind of wish like, I want cake! Okay. Here, have a big butt, now you have cake. But in reality, it'd be what you want.
囚人が退却できませんでした。あ、ダンテさんには囚人を蘇生できる能力がありましたよね。
Burn, burn. You know, I'm trying to heal my people over and over and over again. But they keep dying, and this is it's getting pretty bad.
대체 진행하겠습니다.
Yeah.
모든 무성의정 시선해봐라. 기꺼이 저 풍진 세상
Anyways, 930 shield. So far, we're doing okay with the burn strategy. Mostly, we have 69 nice burn on you, so that's good. Yeah. I'm glad I caught the 69 when it happened. That was nice.
이 전
Yeah. Heal my people, please. Ow. 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 Also, chain up, please. Thank you, Mercel.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
リンバスカンパニーの皆さん、この勢いに乗って勝ちに行きましょう。
Okay. Oh, frick. No, I can't use them. Because you don't have it. Wah. Okay, whatever. Just go dud. But up. Burn. You. Alive. Eh. What? The struggling? Why are you struggling? Why are you struggling? Yeah, let's try doing Ardor Blossom. Cool.
엎드리도록
Okay, 438 shield. Yay! Burn! What if the genie made your butt be made of birthday cake?
따뜻하게 안아줄 수 있어요.
Oh no. You wouldn't be able to sit down again! Because the second you sit down, you have no more butt. Your butt is gone. You're buttless. The second you sit down, you are now buttless. Oh.
勝ちに行きましょう。
Frick! If your butt is made of birthday cake, then the second you sit down, it goes squish and then it's gone. You have no more butt. Your butt is gone. Oh, the horror. Oh, the horror! You no longer have booty. You'd be fine with it? Okay. I wouldn't though. I like having booty. Ah. I like having booty. Please don't take away my booty. And neutral's better than nothing. I get the feeling I'm close to dying. I don't like that feeling.
이 전투는 승리할 거야.
Hey, garden time.
이걸로 대신
Yeah. Yeah.
당신을 인도해주진 못해도
Ra-ta-da, burn.
따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어.
91 burn. Yay! Chain you down.
수많은 것들이
I lost the chain for one turn, and suddenly I can't counter anything. Ah.
이 수많은 소
Well, I'm able to counter a bunch of things, but still.
무엇인가?
At this point, I'm using ego spam to do it. Ow. Yeah.
진리게 버리겠어.
Ow. You're going to make some panned cakes. Ah, yes. You were going to make some panned cakes.
빈 벼루에
I suppose that would take a lot of skillet. Don't be. No! Ow! That one sucked.
味方が優勢です。
Ah, Hex.
勝機をつかむ時です。
Please? It's struck. Oh, wait, it's actually doing very good. It just didn't tell me. What about this one? Ah, that was not good. Heck yeah! Heck damn it, I want Result to go first. Because the turn's gonna end. But regardless. Look at that, 89! The fuck! No! Don't kill my people. Don't kill my people. Don't kill all of my people.
오용면 함께 싸우고 싶건 생각했어.
囚人が退却できませんで
Heck.
した。
That was
さんには
that was abysmally bad. Okay.
ましたよね。
Hey, let's see if I could just like break down the shield.
목을 내놓고 있도록.
How'd you get that such shit? Oh, it's your attack, wasn't it? Your attack gave you shield back. Why? Why? Your attack gave you shield back. Okay, if it looks like I'm about to just lose, I'm just gonna retry. Because I don't want to go through the entire dungeon again. And I've already had the experience where the game was like, okay, you have to do the entire dungeon again.
囚人が死亡。どうすれば。
Look at all that burn. 99 potency over 26 turns. Just these. Oi. Please. I've already said my piece about, oh my gosh, all the stuff about you could do better, and like, how much like, help and all that stuff, and just, I didn't realize fully that you had an attack that just straight up gives you back your shield. Shield's almost gone. Oh yeah, bye Honglu. Frick. Freaking blood coins. Ah!
당신을 반드시 집행하겠습니다.
I healed people. That's you staggered my. Oh dear. That was the source of my kidneys.
이 수많은 소원들 중 그대가 이루고 싶은 소원은 무엇인가?
Staggered the source of my kidneys. Ah!
반드시 되찾을 거다.
34 shield left.
이렇게 해봐라.
Please.
이 폭풍이 잦아들 때까지.
Well, we're down to the chain, so I don't think we're gonna do that 34, but hey.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어 온다.
As long as you don't do it to the attack that gives you. We got past the shield! I have like no attackers left. Frick.
너 발긴다. 돌아하니여.
Okay.
깨달았나?
Well, at least I could
수많은 것들이
burn you.
リンバスカンパニーの皆さんとご一緒できて本当に嬉しいです。
Oh yeah, you gain shield, so I have to win against you, or you gain shield. Heck. That's what happened last time. There, I win. Please don't murder my people. Yeah, I gotta retry this stage. Yeah, I'm just gonna retry the stage, okay? Okay, game? Okay? Cool? Cool.
발목 잡지 않도록 최선을 다할게요.
Alright, back from the top. Also, I keep on forgetting what emotional connection is. Oh yeah, that's the, one ego resource of each infinity consumed when using the follow ego skills. 2 of each when using overclocked. Yeah, I have the to remain oneself Honglu, so yay. Yay. So overall, what I'm noticing is that the Nether Sea stuff, I haven't been paying attention to the Nether Sea, like, debuff, but I suspect it's, like, it's lending to those turns where it says nothing can win. That's possibly why I'm, like, failing a lot.
敵が来ます。皆さん、戦闘の準備を。
Nether Sea brand. At turn end, take fixed damage equal to 5% HP and 3 nerves impairment. Greatly increases the nerves impairment stack C tears on top of inflict. Okay. That all? Wait, what? What? Never mind, I thought it did something else. I thought it did something else. Frick. I feel confuzzled.
敵に対して大きな打撃を与え
Oh, considering this is the burn team, and I have an enemy left with 1 health, and burn does damage at turn end.
効果的
That enemy's gone. The enemy's done. Ow. I didn't figure out what the nervous impairment does. Like, what does the nervous impairment do again?
ダンテさんの作戦とても効果
Ratata!
このままいけば
Okay, nerves impairment. 30 stack becomes staggered and take fixed damage. Okay. That's... Okay. That's all it is. Blink. You used the blink! Aha! I like that emote. It's a fantastic emote. I watch way too much Astral Spiff. Freaking fun streamer to watch. Absolutely abysmal if you know if you know the insides and outs of like whatever game that he's playing, and it's like an RPG. Yeah, you do. Yes! Woo! Yeah! Blinkers unite! Let's go! On a slightly different note, like, a lot of the time when I'm like, I want to play this Five Nights at Freddy's fan game on stream, it'll because I saw, like, Astral Smith play it, and I'll be like, yeah.
エリートオペレーター並みの腕前です
싸움을 끝내주겠어.
Okay, let's shoot a gun. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Wait, what are you aiming? You're aiming at Honglu. So, Honglu. Wait, Honglu. Do the thing. Do the thing. Ah. Wait. Do the thing. But spooky. Ah. I just want to do the thing but spooky. It's probably not a good idea to do that right now, but I just want to see it. Ah. Shoot. Up. Yay! Wait, what? That's not the thing but spooky. I feel lied to. I thought I did the thing but spooky.
やっぱりの戦闘
Ow!
学ばせていただきましたドクターのように優れた式ですね このままいけば敵を食い止められます
I thought I did the thing but spooky, but it turns out I did not. So I'm going to try again. Hangul. Thing but spooky. Yeah! It did the noise. Did the noise. It showed me all the thingy. Oh yeah, some extra burn. Yeah. Okay.
화격검.
Yeah. Let's see the thing, but spooky. Like, like. Ow. No, why are you like this?
상처는 찢었으니까.
숨결 하나에 푸르른 창공 허물어지니
Yeah.
하나된 찬양이 만종을 울릴지어다.
Yarratara. Get on them, Hoglu. You got this.
多数討伐確認
당신을 인도해주진 못해도 따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어요.
Honglu did the thing and sat on them.
このままいけば敵を食い止められます
Oh, so I should probably hit this. Wash everybody. Let's see. We gotta do thing here. Let's throw so much burn. Ah! Is that really targeting you? That doesn't help. No. Dang it. This is gonna hurt. Gotta suck. Yeah. Wait, I could have attacked that thing with Yisang. That. It's fine.
곱게 접은 종이에 용되어 긴 벼로에 남
Yay! Ow! Yeah! Burn!
당신을 인도해주진 못해도 따뜻하게 안아줄 수는 있어요.
Okay.
이 불도 그래 황홀
I got a stagger, that's good. Yeah!
이상이 무엇이라
That is me what you think the ideal is. Oh, yeah.
風を追っています。
Dominating. Oh, shoot. I got that shoot. With an added bonus of burn.
여전히 무섭고 겁.
Yeah.
멈추고 싶지 않아.
No, I got hit in the face. No, I got hit in the face again. Oh, somebody got staggered. That's really bad. Oh gosh. It was. Oh gosh. No, I didn't want that person to be staggered. I didn't want Ishmael to be staggered. I needed to. No. Like go really bad, really fast now. Oh, thank goodness it just went to the next part. It just went to the next phase. Okay. That's a relief. Phase 2. Yay. Okay, why does the fact that they have nervous impairment actively decrease their does nervous impairment do something else that I'm not noticing? 30 stack becomes staggered, the tick fixed damage equals to 25% of this unit's max HP and remove this effect. That it? That all nervous? Is there something I'm missing? No, not that one. Apply 5 nervous impairment to all enemies with less than 15. The fragile equal to double the number of times before the capacity to leave a news burst was used to counter. Max 6. When on top of Netherseed Brand, gain final power +3 and coin power +3. And oh, that's why. You're on top of Netherseed Brand right now. Oh. In which case, I attack the soapstone thingy. The hand is a saint that I think looks like soap, and it acts like soap because it cleans things. So I'm just gonna call it soap. Because it looks like soap and it acts like soap, so therefore, it is soap. Ha ha ha! Hey, what anyways, let's do this. Attack the soap thingy. Yay! So that's why the thing was doing the thing. Okay. If it looks like soap and it quacks like soap, then it's soap. Because obviously, as everyone knows, soap quacks very loudly. Ow. Ow. I had a chance to win that one. I didn't, but I had a chance. Power down. So that's the effect I was missing. The Netherseed Brand goes and like the effect it has on me is it's just like take 6 damage at 30, but the effect it has on like the enemy is like they get more power. Ah, I had missed that part. Ow. 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 Okay, now that I have a better idea, enhances the effects of the Hand of the Saint. Might be the choice here. Gain safeguarding effects against Dagger, counteracts the Douglas brand's influence on sinners. I don't think that one's useful. Let's see about the enhances the effects of the Hand of the Saint. Okay, let's see. Ah. Here we go. Activate a Hand of the Saint and activates again once next turn. Red start gained offense level up and defense level up equal to the number of times Dynasty Brown was removed by using Hand of the Saint during this encounter, max 4 each. That's better than I thought it'd be. Huh. Heck, okay. Heck, honk, hecky, heckerson, heck, honk, heck, honk, 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 honk. I don't know if anyone would believe me. I said that I am a well-adjusted member of society. So I'm not going to claim to be a well-adjusted member of society. I am just me. Take me or leave me. But please don't leave me.
당신의 판단을 따를게요.
Ah, heck. Ow. Ow. Who's gonna die first and make way for, like, Faust to do the kidneys? But how is gonna happen? And this might be the thing that does it. Nope, nobody died. Okay. Nobody died. Okay. Hang on, how do I sound even more disappointed about that? Okay. Hey, nobody died.
이 불똥 예술의 방울 경치.
Dang it. I took the fixed damage from the stuff, and that kind of sucked. I'm guessing the nervous impairment fixed damage is like incredibly contributing to me just absolutely biffing it. Absolutely just sucking. I need to win this one. I don't know if that particular move does it. Does this move do it? No. And this move do it? It's not good enough. I'm just gonna do the Art of Blossom Star and hope. Yeah! You don't gain as much shield from your attack. Yeah. Ow. 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 Okay, who died? Wait, did nobody die?
リンバスカンパニーの皆さんとご一緒できて
What?
嬉しいです。
Nobody died. Nobody died. That's... That is surprising to me. Nobody died. What the heck? I have so many people in low health and they're just like, no, I'm holding on. I want to be healed. I want to see the wonderful kidney that Faust brings. And then it's like, okay. But if nobody dies, nobody sees the kidney. Like that's how that works. Anyways, what? Oh, frick. I failed to... Oh gosh, I failed to hit... Oh no. Oh no. Advertisements.
벌써 만나러 가는가? 이 불도 예술의 황홀 경치.
따뜻한 차가 이
囚人が
감자시고
退却できません
내가
でした。
지울 수 없는 낙인이라면
ダンテさんには
이
囚人を蘇
슬픔과
生
함께
できる能
일어서겠어.
力がありましたよね。
I just had 4 people all die in quick succession. Heck. Heck. Okay, Mersault. Chain her down.
のこいったら
이 전투는 승리할 거야.
죽여주마!
Ah.
이 불도 예술의 황홀 경치.
Ratataps.
경적 속에서
Do it. Hups. 140. Yeah. No, don't get staggered. No.
끝내
Doink. 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 180. Yay! Eh.
이 수많은 소원들 중 그대가 이루고 싶은 소원 무엇인가?
313. Chain her down. Chain her down, Mersault. Oh, heck. I missed the undulating waves. Oh, good. Nobody died for the undulating waves.
今こそ勝機をつかむ時です。
Yeah, I need a huck a kidney. And then, like, let's see about the chain down, but hopefully, if everything works out well, you'll take too much damage before it gets to that point.
그럼에도
And then it'll just, like, you'll be staggered.
이 전투는 승리할 거야.
119k.
꿰뚫려라.
56 left. 4. Yeah! Your shield is gone! Ho, 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 ho.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어온다.
味方が優勢です。今こそ勝機をつかむ時です。
We've got a down shield. Go, go, go. Also, kitty, 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 kitty. Go, go, go.
뭘 내놓고 있더라.
Damage, damage, damage.
이 전투는 승리할 거야.
On 470. 336.
찢어 발겨준다.
186.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어온다.
100 plus the 90. Oh.
味方が優勢です。
You have 1 health left. What? Oh, wait, you have a bleed. Oh. You have a bleed. Bleed. Assault. Chat shit. Oh no! Wait, no, that doesn't. Oh, please, something that's not hopeless, please. Oh wait, it's all hopeless because of the undersea cur. Aha! But I have something attacking it. Oh,
그럼에도 멈추고
come
싶지
on. Please. If this works out, your entire health bar is just shield now and 1 bit of actual health. Come on. Game, you cannot give this to the boss. That bleed is there. Just let it go through. Let it go through. The game didn't let it go through.
이 수많은 소원들
Game!
그대가 이루고 싶은 소원 무엇인가?
Game. Game, why? You have 1 actual health point. You have 1 actual health point. Just try.
味方が優勢
No.
です。今こそ勝機をつかむ時です。
You're gonna make me play this out when you have 1 health point. You have 1. This is beyond remarkably rude. This is incredibly overwhelming rude. This is just mean.
제 불을 따라오십시오.
Like, there's just 1 health there.
다시 되찾을 거다.
There is 1 health there, game.
계속해봐라. 이 폭풍이 잦아들 때까지.
You have 1 health.
이 전투는 승리할 거야.
Just. I could do this. I could do this. It's for the sake of winning. Like, we are at the point where I might actually just
이 수많은 소원들 중
have to give up. Like, if it doesn't go well. Because that's absurd. That is patently absurd.
이 불 또한 예술의 방울경치.
I'm just gonna try to break through that shield.
끝내 정수하리.
But yeah, I'm at the point where I'm just like, you know what? If I fail, beyond remarkably rude. Okay, yeah,
今こそ勝機をつかむ時です。
yeah.
화격검. 더는 하늘에 오르지 못하는 끝없이
Wash the entire battlefield, please.
이상이 무엇이라 생각하시오?
Have extreme power down so that your next scene won't be able to do crap. Look at that! 0! Rolled a 0 on that, you rolled a 0 on this. 0 to 3. Okay.
味方が優勢です。今こそ勝機をつかむ時です。
Wait, who staggered? Oh, it's you saying. Thing got staggered, okay. It's hopeless. Oh. Okay, let's see about... Wait, if you have negative... What, if you corrode, you're corrode. No, actually, you'll get positive buffs from the... That's not a viable strategy. Paralyze?
おがねのこいったら
이 장판
I have enough burn to get rid of your entire shield. I just need to survive to see that happen.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어온다.
And then I don't even need to do anything once the shield is gone. The burn will handle it. I just need you to die. Oh, hey. Please don't kill. I threw out a kidney. Okay, nobody died.
リンブスカンパニーの皆さん、この勢いで勝ちに行きましょう。
It's only struggling because the nether sea stuff is there, but I'm gonna hit it with Heathcliff. I'm gonna throw Heathcliff at the problem. Heathcliff's gonna solve the problem. We're gonna be okay.
화격검.
이 불 또한
492. Don't kill anybody, thank you. Heal my people, please.
승리할 거야.
Yay! 439.
엎드려
380. 378. 312. Ah! You will perish.
수많은 것들이 옥죄어온다.
153. Fall to the
장불에 주의하시.
says. You know what? It's the last. I could just do this.
제풀을 따라오십시오.
Ah.
비명을 지르.
Ah.
Bomb shop.
That was so incredibly. That was so. Oh my gosh. I won, but oh my god. Okay. Okay. Let's put this to the side a little bit because I need to read, and this is important. It's true that people can scrutinize others for different find something, but it's also true that it's often those very differences look up to. Admiration goes hand in hand with overestimation. Yes, and Miss Maris admired those unknown, Seaborns and the like. She thought they would be the solution. Maris, you still want to go to the city? No. I'll remain here in Terra. I'll broaden my studies, and I'll talk more. Find a new path toward realizing my wish. As for what will happen now, Miss Mares, we're going to need to have a long talk with the Inquisition, but we'll help, too. We'll help you to search for that path, if we can. Great arc built from the city crumbles. Light fades and gives way to shadows. And we found ourselves back aboard the vessel Masses. Battle complete. Vessel Masses. It's slowing down. How's Miss Maris? Here, unconscious. The mental strain seems to have taken it all. It all happened inside the Dungeon of the Fathoms, but it can't happen too easy on her mind to send so many waves after us. What will happen to Miss Maris now? First, wait for the Inquisition's rule, then bring her to Rose Island. Her efforts were misguided, but she also had Terra's best interest at heart. Together, I'm sure we can discuss a better way forward. Hello, Darklings. You have new feet. There's new feet. Oh my gosh. We got Wiggle. We got Cake. Oh, those emotes. We got Wiggle. We got Jiggle. Oh my gosh. Darklings. Have you dropped by Wackily stream yet? I'm gonna ask you to drop by Wackily stream first. Because Wackily is doing the first day of his subathon, and I'm just like, I want the stream, but I also want to direct people to him as much as possible. Wakely. Actually, hang on. Boink. There. What if she's sentenced to death? Then we'll need to offer a different proposal. We can consider it when we get to it, Doctor. Finally over. All we have left to do is go back. As we are preparing to leave with our hearts much lighter than they were earlier. Hold on, everyone. Something's rapidly approaching us. A low thrumming roar vibrates the air as a strange shadow looms over the ship. Where'd this shade come from? Uh-oh. Is it from the city? Wait, is that... Almost as if driven by instinct, Ishmael takes the radio from Gregor and runs into the control room. Something must have clicked in Aldous' head as she also turned and ran after Ishmael. Is there a freaking well from the city? If those two are running into the bridge... Race! Grab onto something! Oh, bollocks. Mucking it up right before the finish line. Doctor has advised that we grab onto something. I see. They're preparing to turn the ship around. Everyone, brace for impact. Stay alert. Something's coming. The ship leaned heavily as it hurriedly turned portside, and I caught a glimpse of a massive shadow gliding just beneath the water's surface, right where the ship was a second ago. Yep. It's a seaborn, about the size of... No, slightly larger than the vessel Masses. It's a whale. It's not from the city, but still it's a whale. Amiya's communicator buzzes with Ishmael's voice. The currents are going wild. Wait, no, something's causing these currents to go wild. We'll try our best to maintain evasive maneuvers for as long as possible, but we can't do this forever. If the situation does not improve, we may have to take the vessel Masses to cross the dimensional door. Does Rose Island have a way out of this quandary? Not at this moment, but we have to come up with one now, and fast. Dante, does anything come to mind? We should first figure out why that seaborn's coming after us. Copy that. I'll focus on steering the ship, so keep us updated. Not the ship immediately begins a sharp turn, narrowly dodging the ponderous body of the seaborn as it swims by. We can't just take the whole ship across the dimensional door. We're not the only ones on it. But the sea is too wild to simply turn around to let the others leave. It's almost like it's obsessed with the ship. Just why could it possibly be coming after the ship all of a sudden? Could it be that Fabius's order... coming after me? Scotty. Scotty, you? Yes, I'm their enemy, an abyssal hunter. As though to prove it, the giant beast began to charge against the bow of the ship the moment Scotty repositioned herself there. Just what are the abyssal hunters? Why are they so gung-ho about trying to kill you? Abyssal hunters are those who hunt sea terrors and seaborns. Of course, this isn't based on any emotion, such as vengeance or resentment. It's Scotty's... Well, that's not important right now. What matters is that they're solely targeting Scotty. Ah. Aha! Operators of Rhodes Island are heavily fatigued at this moment from long defense against the waves in the Dungeon of the Fathoms. The same could be said of us, Miss Amiya. Battle mares in the meantime. To engage that Sleepborn in this particular circumstance is... Oh! Something shakes the vessel Masses once again. What's this now? There's more? There are indeed multiple entities surrounding our ship. However, a violent, destructive sound crashes through the waves toward vessel Masses. Past the sudden wall of mist, there was... We're lucky. Or was this simply how it was supposed to go? Charmois! As the last lights! Sir Knight! Two Seaborns. Going to be fine, Miss Inquisitor. If he's the same knight we fought earlier, I doubt he'll be able to stop himself from charging at that giant of a sea monster. Like Hongru said, the knight charged straight at the giant, rough wave, at the great Seaborn, as though he hardly noticed our presence. If we can help the knight repel that Seaborn, we just might have a shot at sending Limbus Company back through the dimensional door and escaping aboard the vessel Masses ourselves. Can everyone still move? I'm almost at my limit, but I can still move. I've got a plan, and I'd like for everyone to trust me on this. Things weren't so bad outside after you'd entered the portal. Now's the time for the hunter to get to work. Bright ray of light from Irene's lamp shines upon those atop the deck, while Scotty leaps tall into the air using the ship's bow as her launching pad. The operators each scatter to their appropriate positions, as commanded by the doctor. Ishmael and Aldous both exited to the decks as well, presumably having found someone to steer the ship. it okay to have you two out here? Discounts it. Seemed to know enough about seafaring to take over. While this crisis is far from over, she was good enough that it was reasonable for us to leave the ship steering to her and descend to the decks for our return. Doesn't seem like we'll be able to bid you goodbye. Are you sure you're all going to be okay? We could stay a little longer and help. I appreciate the sentiment, I really do, but... Amiya pointed toward the dimensional door, which had shrunk significantly smaller since the first time we saw it. We don't have much time. I wonder if it was only supposed to open for a set period of time, or what if it's closing now because our work here is done? There was precious little we could learn about it now, but it was obvious that our time here was coming to an end. Thanks, Amiya. We would have been lost for a while in this world if it weren't for Rhodes Island's help. Well, thanks to you, we should be able to sufficiently study the dimensional door before we return. Time to say goodbye to the Iberian Sea breeze, I guess. Do you have any idea how big the pile of paperwork is going to be at the Inquisition? Myrna, try not to drop into Iberia next time. You got that? Haha, sure. Let's all stay nicely put in our own worlds. As Great Seaborn briefly falters at the combined might of Skadi and the night. The combined might of Skadi and the night. Yay! The ship's bow managed to stop inches from the dimensional door. She went and said hi, and forced him to drink water and no cookies. Yes! Good job, Dark Lynx. Good job. Yes! Actually, hang on. Do I have music for this? I do not. Frick. I wanted to have like a little fanfare, but I don't have a fanfare available. Woo! I like this imagery. Manager, now's your chance. Get to the dimensional door. Someday, I hope we can meet again. I'm just like, no, that's not quite a city well. Like, city wells are much larger than that, but still. We shall take our leave. Let's return to the city. The sea had turned into a brutal battlefield, terrible roars contending with one another. After taking one final look at Rhodes Island defending the vessel masses, we leapt into the pitch-black darkness at the center of the dimensional door, and swept away by the tides of consciousness. Forever draws out my memories and consciousness, sublimating them away. Then... Yay! Where is this? Is this Yi Hongjan? I look around and see the sinners strewn about the room, dozing off. I see Heathcliff crash like that all the time, but how did everyone crash at the same time, sleeping against the walls? A bizarre sensation that something was truly amiss crawls up my spine. Did we actually... Was it all dream? You have come to. Now that you have come to, I request that you continue your rest in your chamber. Your presence here makes it difficult to conduct cleaning activity in areas adjacent to your body. Huh? What? We just came through the dimensional door after Rhodes Island... Rhodes? We're transferred here after the LCCA discovered your company unconscious at the entrance of Lobotomy Corp branch. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I feel like I just went through a memorable experience, but I can't recall what... No, what? Oh. There is a hole in my memory, and this strange emotional tug at my heart. An ego I don't ever recall extracting. Yep. Roshinante. Prithee, avail me but 5 more minutes of... Scheduling wooden training dummies to wake you in 5 minutes. Oh no! Oh, you're gonna get thwacked! The bizarre sensation naturally settles. What was that abnormality? What just happened? I don't have any answers to either of those questions, but... Wait, where's Sod? Said something about how there's been a delay or something. I couldn't find Sod. He's been bringing us odd jobs here and there during our stay. anywhere in Yihangan. But on the desk, I did find a note filled with various requests and a letter, both presumably left behind by Sod. Not a distortion contract. Come on, time to earn your keep. We're going to lounge around until we got a message from HQ, right? Are they allergic to time off or something? In that moment, a certain voice briefly surfaces from the abyss of my memory. Before sinking again. No such thing in absolutes when it comes to the value of life. Which means that it should never be up to others to define the worth of life, to argue for it. Worth of life. I don't quite recall who said that, or even where I heard it from. Honestly, I don't even understand what it means. You can't change what you see by standing still. If you want to bring about a better world, then, even if you may be lost in the hills, but still, some of those words left a lingering impression on my heart. I have to keep walking. Unable to sit still, I got up from my seat and began waking up the sinners one by one. Yeah, it's not like we're getting anything done here. On your feet, guys. Time to get to work. Sinners each begin waking up, some of them looking around to get their bearings. Like they were just pulled out of a long dream.
앞에 나선 보람이 있었구려. 그 어느 때보다 뜨겁게 타올랐어. 건법도 제법 손에 익은 듯하오.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That just... Great. Just... Great. I find this story appreciable. But then... At least they didn't have the audacity to pull the "it never happened" card. That would be... bleh. But great, like... everybody forgot. It's as if it didn't happen. You have a small memory and that's it. And I'm like... I get that, like... if, like, everything from this crossover disappears, that, like... you don't want to have an a lasting impact on the story. I get that. You don't have to pull the "and then they forgot it" ever happened. Don't have to do that. That just... I don't... I'm not happy with that ending. Like... actually, I know how to put it. I know a different way to put it. So... a long time ago, I saw someone say that, like, for a lot of gachas, it was like... you had the problem of, like, hey... you don't know if, like, the event is supposed to be, like, there's a story, or is it just an advertisement for what you're supposed to extract? Or what you're supposed to pull? When I'm looking at this, the ending basically being, "and nothing of consequence happened for Limbus's world," I don't know about the Arknights world. Maybe that was of a significant, like, prominence in Arknights world. But just... I'm left feeling like that was just an advertisement for Arknight. And then, like, just with some advertisement for, like, this particular banner put on top of that, like... I'm happy I had fun. But you just ruin it by at the end saying, and then they all forgot it happened. And they move on like nothing happened. I'm angry about it. I'm angry about it. I'm gonna play Silksong about that. Just... I suppose I'll say this about the event. The story itself was fun to play. The stages were interesting. It made me think very hard about the boss fight. Part of the boss fight at the end was total BS. But, like, I acknowledge that's because I got incredibly unlucky. Like, I got incredibly unlucky both sides I made it to the end of the boss fight. For, like, the first time I had, like, 6 health remaining, and the second time there was 1 health. That's just my luck. That's not the game's fault. But the entire time there was just a sense of like, hey, I don't like what this does for like Limbus Company in relation to all the other like gacha games. And then they pull with the none of it matters. None of it matters. I hate that. I hate it so much. Like, just... Just the very end of it is like... Feels like the game is telling me none of it matters in the slightest. Everything that happened? Nah. I don't have enough rosary stuff. Now I'm just gonna play Silksong about it for a little bit. I find it funny that the enemy got caught behind the door. I was just like, ah! But overall, that's just... I am not a fan of the fact that I came out of that with just like you know, being unhappy. I came out of that feeling very unhappy about the crossover. Symbol of Silk. I don't have enough rosaries, but I don't know what that means. Yeah. I nearly biffed it. Maybe the boss that left a bad taste in my mouth? No. The bad taste in the mouth was mainly the ending, where it was like, they go back, and then they completely forget any of that happened. And I'm just like, that's just, that left the incredibly bad taste in my mouth. I was just... Just the ending being, and then it didn't matter, basically. Unless if you want to go play the song, go play the freaking Arknights game and see if there's any impact there. Yeah, I am feeling miffed. So incredibly miffed about that. It's like, yeah. Okay, that doesn't. Okay, symbol of Silk. Please give me Silk. Thank you. That was barely anything. You don't seem like a violent thing. I'm not gonna kill you. Would you rather have they remember but it was never referenced? Yes! 100% I would rather that. Okay. Maybe not. I am. I would have so rather they remember. Even if it's never... Yeah. That feels pretty cool that I had to, like, set the bet. Don't appear to be violent. Hogwarts core map. Yay! Oh, wow. It's just surrounded on all sides by the... Huh. Interesting. Oh, and on the map I can see where the 3 things are. Okay. That's generally, like, not that hard to get to, all 3 of those, actually. Let's go up. It still happens, so not quite the same as Illogiony, but still rings hollow. Yeah. Yeah! Absolutely, it rings hollow. It still happened. But, like... Never gonna mean anything. And when I think about, like, it could mean something, that's entirely reliant on the Arknight side, which feels black in my mouth, because then it's just like, it's like, then it would have only been an advertisement for Arknights with no actual impact on Limbus Company. Like, that would be worse. Dang it. I'm trying to get it. Thank you. Yeah. This is a cool area, though. Oh, boss area. Here's all the enemies of the area. Get used to finding them, please. Ah, yeah. Okay, hang on. Dang it. Yeah. Ow. They stayed just out of reach. Ah. You're not done yet. Dang it. Ah. Like, the boss had slight BS, but it wasn't all the boss. Like, if that was just it, I would say that was a really good addition, but it wasn't just the boss. Eh. Okay, if I continue harping on this, I'm gonna be very unhappy overall, and I don't want to be an unhappy person. Spider-Man set for Spider-Man. Huh? Spider-Man set. Yay! not all? Yeah, game, how much of this is there? Oh my gosh, it's still going. There we go. That much was still there. Okay. Okay, there was an alternate path there, and I suspect that this way is just gonna be forward. Anyway, I could get... I see the metal gear spinning in the place where I thought that's an alternate path, and I'm like, okay. Touche. Yeah! Those are enemies. Despite the fact that they talk, they will attack me immediately. And I feel iffy about attacking that kind of enemies. I'm just like, I'm just gonna avoid you. Not do murder. If I can avoid murder, I'd rather not do it. Ah, heck. First like these who are clearly not thinking. Ow. All these sets, like the Lord of the Rings ones, Final Fantasy set, and the old Director set, are collectively called Universe Beyond sets. Okay. Yeah, I don't have to fight you. Yeah, this just goes back to the COG core. On this way isn't quite useful. Well, actually, it could be a different way to the COG core. Maybe. Maybe. No, that just goes back the way. Many really don't like it. Yeah, I could see that. I want to know the reason why they don't like it though. Like, is it like similar to what my reasons are for not liking the Arknights thing? Like, it basically said, here's a story, here's an interesting story, and then nothing happens. I said I wouldn't murder, and then I just got done and I murdered, so... It doesn't feel like magic. Eh. Okay, that's less of a reason that, like, I agree with. Like, okay, I can see where someone would be coming from, but like, I don't know, it doesn't feel like XOI doesn't quite, yeah. Explicitly doesn't interact. Hi, GD problem. Genie. How have you gone to check out Markley? I'm trying to direct people to like Markley's first day of subathon before they watch me. Hang on. I should probably just be like, aha! Just because. I want people to interact with Barkley and be like, haha, you have people who like and care about you, and I don't want to, like, take a lot of his audience for, like, the first day of his subathon. First days matter, and I'm like, I want people to have good impressions. Oh, hi. I woke you up. I got a silk eater, that's good. Why does it feel like I'm gonna get an ability that lets me access whatever this is blocking? Because, like, this feels like a switch I could push down if I wait more. Like, is that an ability? We're just gonna weigh more soon? Or maybe I could charge slash it. Eh. Eh. Okay, there's that area over there, but that's not part of, like, the cog works, and I kind of want to see if I can make progress in the cog works right now. The cog core. Cog core! Ah! Oh. Back to the conversation. I think people are also complaining about having to interact with IPs they don't care about if someone else brings cards from those sets. Ah. I mean, that's a little bit. I can see arguments for and against that logic. Some playgroups have apparently decided to ban universes beyond cards. Ah. I think it's interesting during that. Like, if I were to come up with an argument about why, for example, say, if I were to make the argument, I would want to, like, ban Universes Beyond cards. It would be under the case of, like, I want the fights. Goggles. It would be something like, I want the fights to be capable of happening in, right? I don't know. That's possibly like the magic battles to be something that could happen. Like play make-believe, but all of a sudden someone is like, ah, your wizard battle is brought to a standstill because someone says, I bring out my, like, I bring out my freaking, now what's a good example? I bring out my freaking Iron Man match in this, like, wizard fantasy battle. It's like, you know, that would kind of break the immersion a little bit. So I can see that being a reason. But if you just want to have a battle with people, then it's like I don't see a reason. SpongeBob Magic Battle cards now, but they're from outside of a full set. Yeah. I can see the point of not liking other IPs being in Magic if, like, the crux of your reason is like, hey, you want to imagine this is a fight actually happening, and then all of a sudden, like, your fireball from a master wizard is countered by SpongeBob saying, no. Why does this feel dangerous? Ow. Run. Bench. Hey. Those specific SpongeBob cards are reskins of existing cards, but other more recent things have been original cards. Yeah. It's... I am stretching my brain, trying to think of, like, what the reason could be for people to hate, like, the Universes Beyond cards as much. Oh. Interesting. Yay! I have half of the thread spool and 1/4 of a mask. Not everything there was in this room? Like, this was just a challenge area? I mean, if it was nice, but, frick. I just, like, I kind of wanted more challenge from, like, challenge areas. Ah, frick. I probably shouldn't say something like that, because it's like, it's not hard enough. I mean, I guess technically there's a boss fight that the game intended for you to fight, but I didn't. I'm not feeling like a fantasy magic battle anymore. Aha! I did figure out part of why. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense then. So if I were to make an argument similar to the ones that they are making, it would be the arguments that they are making right now. Okay. Anyway, I can see how it works. I can see why they wouldn't like it. Frick. Dang it. I imagine, though, with that level of arguments, that there are degrees to it, though. Like, there's the one way that seems different is I don't think many of these Magic players want a story connection with these other IPs. Oh. Oh, okay. I mean, that does present an issue of its own, though. That presents an issue of its own, where, like... You know, if, they can't make the argument fully stand. I guess would be the way to put it. The argument doesn't entirely stand on its own then, because then you could have an IP that is just like, that is Magic enough. That it feels fantasy battle enough out. Like, that's... That's the potential issue you come across when you start saying stuff like, you know, they don't care about the connection with the... They don't want to care about the connection with the story or... That is not necessarily a bad thing, now that I think about it. It's just kind of odd, the idea of, like, there could be something that's enough like Magic that it just kind of fits with their fantasy Magic battle thing. Okay, let's see. I want to see about that little entrance thing far down and to the right. See if I can go through there. That's it. This is it. Okay. I never went in here. No, I did go in here. I just can't. And it's considered a different area, so it's not gonna show up the map. As far as you know, there haven't been any official art showing Magic characters interacting with these IPs yet, except for one recently announced card that shows an established Magic character interacting with a different Hasbro IP. Hasbro owns Wizards of the Coast. Well, okay, yeah, that does make sense then. Like, Hasbro would be able to do a more full crossover since they own all the IPs involved. Which does remind me of something else, like, there was probably a lot of, like, well, as far as the crossover with Arknights and Limbus Company, there's probably a lot of backdoor talks happening about, like, what the story should be, what it can be, like, here's what should be included, all that stuff. It's just... I'm upset with what they landed on. Woo! Over here! Ah! 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 Oh, I remember something. No, that was the right button. What was the button? No, that wasn't the button either. Hang on, I gotta try this again. Dang it. I remember, like, someone saying that you can actually hear more about what's... Yeah, it's probably easier with these. To serve. Lift it. Fix it. See? Ah! Interesting. Okay, putting all that aside because I'm just like, yeah. It just. I wanted there to be more substance, and there wasn't. Surgical symbol. Cameo here, okay. Okay. I see Tamio. Hang on. Yay, there we go. But anyways. Silksong, Silk Company, Silk Company! Hi, Casey! Ow. Dang it. I wanna go grab that soul. No, I don't. Far away. And I mean, it's a little bit of a waste. Just use the thing, but I don't want to go over there to get it. Category. Oh, frick! I forgot about changing the category. Whoops. Ah! Look at this image. Ah! It's Tamio next to a fur. There are two Furbies. The freaking Furbies. Okay. That's... I'm like, that's a Furby. There's 5 Furby cards you can get for Magic the Gathering. Oh. Oh no. Okay, I'm beginning to see what I think is the, like, what I'm supposed to do here. Which is like, if I could find a way up the middle column. Yeah, there we go. Ow, dang it. Dang it. Ah! Couple of other examples. Okay. Thus, the Vegas learned one final lesson. His mission didn't match his skill. Okay. Look at that one last. Oh! Whoops. Sorry. Just finished reading Usagi Drop. What is Usagi Drop? It's a manga. Ah. Dang it. Come on. Wait. Nope, dang it. Hang on, is there any silk I can gather nearby? I wish you didn't read it. I didn't look at the other ones yet. Okay. Other examples? Okay, and then this one last. Wait, but I'm sorry. Hey, what? Nightmare horror. Whenever Umber's another nightmare horror. That's just. That's a danger for me. Oh, hick. I hit my microphone, I'm sorry. Dang it. Ah. Headbutt. Yeah! No. Okay, but I know where to go. I know. Headbutt. Oh! Yay! Thank you. Can't wait for Thursday. Thursday is a day at work for me, so I am not streaming that day. Where's that? The platform. You cheated my game. Ah, nice. Oh, you two are having fun. Look at their little cheese. Yeah, you're just having fun. Okay. You don't have to be at work until October 6th. Ah. Thanks. Ah. Ah. Two squats. Ah! Okay. Stretchies. Stretching. Stretching. Ah! Now squat. 2. Get 4. Ready. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now for headphone check. And more stretchies. Woo. some progress. Okay, let's see. Nope, I missed it. No, what? That did. Okay, is this like a bench or something in here? I don't want to fully go through that area until I get like the checkpoint. Ow. Ow. What? Okay. What? No. Ah. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, at least I have a shortcut, so it's like it's not the hardest to get back. I don't have to go all the way back here. Nope. Yeah, there we go. Woo! Yeah. Wow. Good to go. Oh. I'm above. Oh, I'm above now. And there's that ring thing. I don't know how to access that. The ring thing. Okay, it looks like I can't do that until I find whatever ability lets me do the ring thing. That being said, the heck. Ra-ta-ta. I can go over here and do what's over here. No, I missed it. I accidentally bounced off the gears. Yeah, let's go. Find us over on this other side. Please don't be enemies. Please be an NPC. 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 Please be nice. Please be nice. Dang it, your boss. Dang it. Can the real clown please do a stand-up? There. That's my routine. Actually, no, this is my routine. Excellent. Yay! Ra-ta-ta. Nom, nom, nom. Wait. What? I kind of figured that would be movable, but it wasn't movable the right direction for me. No. Your mama. So I noticed there weren't strings again that time, but I think that's because all of the enemies are already like strings. Goggles, it sounds like I am not looking away right now because enemies. Ah. Eh. Dang it. Ow. Dang it. Oh. I did a bunch. Yeah. Yeah. What? Besides that point, I kind of want to talk about stand-up routines a little bit. A stand-up comedy is a well-respected form of comedy. But like, there are some people out there who see it as the only way to be a comedian, and I'm like, no. Like, clowns are comedians, and we're not necessarily stand-up comedians. True, yeah. Pick your mind. Ignore the fact that I just got hit. And I'm now in a significantly worse situation because of that. Yeah. Don't be distracted. Yep. No, you don't. No, you still don't. Ow. Yeah. Dang it. No, come on, please. Ow. Yeah. Ratata. Alive still. Yep. Yeah. Oh look. Ow. Ah. No. Good night, light. Yay. Concepts are interesting. There are actually a lot of kinds of overlapping categories. Yay. Just comedy and writing or comedy and theater. Yeah. Night, light. Love you. Ah. Wait, that's the way I came in from. Eh. Yeah, look at that. Whispering vaults. Okay. Yeah. Alright, time to book it. Book it like I'm in middle school again and doing nothing but, well, actually no, I did nothing but read books in elementary school. That was all I did in elementary school. I just read books. Yeah. Oh, I see. I see what's happening. I see. I'm engaged. Oh, I can't do it from this angle. Yeah. Casual enemy murder. Casual bat murder. We haven't had those. That particular. That meme hasn't been meme for a while. Eve hasn't been mean for a while. Eh. How the frick did I get back up there? Wait. What? What do you? What? What do you mean? I Game. Why? Why, game? Why? The enemy can jump over the gap. Yeah. The enemy can just jump over the gap. Like, what? Why are you like this? I don't care about murdering you right now. Yay. Where's the cocoon that I had? Okay, this begins to seem like the lead up to a boss, and I'm like, I'm not about that right now. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff, game? Oh, nice. Nice! Yeah! My stuff down here, it is. Yeah! Alright, you. Yeah! Wait, why am I just going? What just happened? As far as I know, that wasn't a random spurt of random input time. Okay. Oh, it's my controller ran out of battery. Oh. Oh, that's easy enough. That's easily enough solved. Ra-ta-ta. Okay, so vaguely lower right is the story progression. Nope. No! Dang it. Okay. Yeah! I almost had that my first try. I got a cog heart piece. Okay. I was just kind of having fun, and then it gave me a thing, and I'm just like, oh right, yeah, there's a reward for this. Yay! I'm not doing it just for the fun. O great land whose flame doth falter, whose choir conductors all doth fail. Observe, take heart, that spark still's burning, yon butterfly of crimson grace. All bells shall peal and voices raise when brave Torobio steps at last upon the stage. Oh wait, is this shortcut back? You'd be shortcut back. That'd be so nice. Wait. Sounds like boss. Shortcut! Let's go! I am back at area I'm familiar with. Yeah! Yeah. Okay, that's a good amount of stream. I have to get up early tomorrow, so I am going to be fine. But I know who I'm rating. Hey, thank you all so much for watching. Please always be awesome, always be kind, and keep observing something silly could happen. Like tomorrow, where it's more satisfactory. But for now, yay! Everybody observe Wackerly Raid! Ah! Make sure to copy that message, paste it, put whatever emotes you want at the beginning and end of it. There's a message. Yeah. I hope to see you tomorrow. Not me. See ya. Bye. Bye.